And then your simultaneous step is you're going to select a lawyer to represent you in the sale. So before the contract signing, a real estate attorney is going to conduct their due diligence. They will scrutinize the deal for any legal or financial risks to ensure the seller can deliver it cleanly. So let's be specific. The real estate attorney plays an important role in helping you get the best deal again, right? So specifically, real estate attorneys will review the contract. They will review your loan and any title commitments, search for any liens on the property, verify the charges are correct and fair. They will attend the closing, handle title and closing documents. They will confirm the title company completed its job after closing, right? We want to make sure everything gets recorded, and then addressing any of your questions and concerns throughout the process. So this is a team effort. That's why it's so important to have your pre-approval, your mortgage lender on your side, your attorney on your side, and a great realtor to help you through this process. Then you start the fun, the loan process, right? Everything is so much fun. The loan process, you will work with your mortgage broker. As I said, you have a great connection. Everybody's a team. Everyone will work together. You're going to select your loan, start the paperwork, do the appraisal, obtain insurance, and then get your clearance to close. And the mortgage broker will work through this whole process with you. Just remember, while you're going through the mortgage process, make sure you don't make any large cash deposits. You don't make any large purchases, co-sign any other loans, start changing bank accounts. Don't apply for any new credit cards. Don't quit your job, right? I say that's funny. People will laugh like, oh, don't quit your job. Oh my God, why would I quit my job? I'm buying a house. I've seen people do crazy things, right? I've seen people quit their job. I've seen people, even as something as silly as getting a promotion, it might be better off to wait until right after your loan is done. Only because when everything is sleek and clean, it just helps the process go faster, and it will get you in your new home sooner. And then once all of that is done and you get your clear to close from the bank, you get to do the closing. So you're going to close the sale. You'll do a final walkthrough before the closing. You're going to go through the house just to make sure that everything is pretty much in the right condition, that the seller didn't, break any walls down that you weren't aware of, or that they moved everything out that they were supposed to. You're going to sign your closing documents with the attorney. You'll put in your change of address and transfer all utilities to your name as of the date of closing. So usually the seller will have everything up until the day of closing in their name. You call the utility companies, tell them that you are purchasing the home on X date, and then as of that date, you are the new owner, and everything can be changed into your name. So just some secrets for a stress-free purchase. There are a lot of steps as you discovered, but as long as you stay on top of things and you communicate effectively, right? That, to me, even though it's number 3, that's probably the most important, is to communicate with everyone, and everyone should be communicating with each other, because it will be so much less stressful if everybody just talks to each other and everybody is on time. So with your financial documents, make sure you have all your paperwork together. So if you don't have that yet, start gathering that stuff. Be proactive. Talk to your mortgage broker about what you're going to need. Talk to the attorney about what you're going to need. Make sure you stay in touch with your agent, so that your agent knows exactly if you've changed your decision on where you're going to look or what you're going to look at, and so forth. Make sure you talk to your agent throughout the process if you have any questions or concerns. If you see a house that you like, always make sure you stay in touch with your agent, so that, again, everything can move smoothly and effectively. And make sure you're patient and persistent and decisive. I know that that's hard because this is a stressful process. Believe me, I've been there. I understand. It's literally your anxiety is probably through the roof right now. It is the biggest purchase of your life, but it's important to look at the facts, make sure you are decisive. If a house is really what you want, don't try to walk away from it. There's so many things that go into that. You want to be persistent. You want to see this house. This is what you need, and then go for it. When you find the right house, you go for it, guns blazing, ready to go. This is going to be my new home. And then last but not least is try to be as flexible as possible. We did talk about your time frame before. So, either you want it to be in quickly or you have a little extra time. But either way, it's important to be as flexible as possible because sometimes people will things will happen. Either you need an extra week or a week less. Um, all kinds of things can happen. So be flexible. And let's talk about the benefits of home ownership. So the benefits of home ownership are happiness, right? Number one, you get the feeling that you are a homeowner. You can fix it up, make it your own, get a dog. You don't have to wait for the bill, the landlord to tell you that you can get a dog or not. You get tax savings. You have appreciation. Home values have a well-documented history of going up over time. You gain equity, right? Renting has often been compared to paying 100% interest, right? But instead, you are investing in your own home. It's a lot easier to write a check for something that's yours than something that's not. And you put down roots, right? People who own rather than rent stay in their home 4 times longer. And education. Research shows that children of homeowners actually earn higher test scores and graduate at a higher percentage than those of renters. So check your email. I'm going to send you the complete buyer's guide. So it's basically some of the stuff that we went over and including a little bit more in detail about certain things. It is called the Complete Buyer's Guide to Navigating Your Home Buying in New York City. And if you have any questions, again, I am here for you. I am your realtor. Don't forget to call me whenever you have a question. If there's a house that you want to see, if you have questions about it, anything like that, I'm here for you at any time. Shoot me a text or email. It's always the best way to get in touch with me. And then we can schedule a time to talk that works for you so that we can go into detail about anything that you need to discuss. All right, so we have a couple of questions. All right, so yes, Madeline, I will email it to you. And Richie asks for the escalation clause. How do we know the selling agent doesn't say we're the highest offer and at our max? So the listing agent does have to have an offer, and they would need to prove that they did have an X offer at this number, and therefore yours, because then exactly they can tell you, oh well, yours has to be the max. In the clause, it would say that the agent needs to prove that they did have a lower offer. They don't have to give you the full details of it, but they do need to prove that they had that number. So yes, good question. All right. I think that we got everything. And I hope this was informative for everyone. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me and have a great day.